everybody, boys and girls. I just want to start off this video by saying thank you. I just want to say a big thank you. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that watches these vlogs, to everybody that's helped support me by commenting, liking, watching the videos over the years. Thank you to all the subscribers as well that I meet at these gigs now, which makes the whole experience way more entertaining. And again, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that's helped support the channel over the years, that have liked, comment, every video that I've done. It's because of you guys that have clicked on this video, you guys watching right now, that have helped me do some of the stuff that I've been able to do, that have helped push me towards experiencing brand new bands I wouldn't have known otherwise. I recommended, sorry, new artists, new acts and music that I would never have touched on. Just a big thank you to everybody. As always, for the vlogs, it's a little vlog just showing the showcase of the journey, my initial reactions to when I come out the gig, my initial first thoughts, talking to some of my subscribers and a few people in the line and stuff, things that I like to do. But as always, guys, thank you for all the support. I love you loads and enjoy the video. Thank you so much. Hello, guys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. The journey, we finally got here. We are in London. It's pretty early now, but I've just been messaging like some of my subscribers, hopefully to kind of like meet up as well, which has been really cool. So big shout out to Trick, Chris, Loon, Jan. I'm really looking forward to meeting you guys and more as well. So this one's gonna be. I'm really looking forward to this one. Did you know, like, this is actually a weird one because this is actually going to be my first ever seated gig. I've never been seated before, ever for a show. I've always chosen to be standing or be in the crowd or be as close to the band as I possibly can be. And this moment is seated because we've got a friend of mine is taking his niece as well. So obviously, for her safety, we decided to get seated. And I'm actually kind of, in a weird kind of way, I'm actually strangely looking forward to it. It's going to be a vastly different experience for me than I would usually have. So in that kind of respect, I'm kind of like, okay, let's see what like seated out, will it enhance the experience? Will it take away from the experience? I honestly don't know. I do know that hopefully I'm going to get a clear view of the girls and of the band, which is what you want. So in hindsight, I'm usually one of those guys that stands in the crowd, and there's usually like the biggest 7'4" freaking Hulk in front of me. So being able to do that is probably not too much of a bad thing, actually. So I'm really looking forward to it in that sense. But I'm kind of getting excited now. I'm recording this the morning we're going. I've been in London a couple of days, but we've been doing other stuff. I've been doing other stuff for like some of my other channels, doing some different type of vlogs. So this is the first time I get to sit down. I'm like, holy crap, we're going to go and see The Warning in a couple of hours. That's nuts. That's nuts. I'm like, and I'm kind of feeling it now. I'm kind of like that giddiness that you feel, that little spike of energy just before you go and see a gig. It's here now, and I'm really excited for it. So as always, I'll vlog the concert and go and chat to a couple of people in the line, and chat to some fans, get their thoughts and opinions, show you a little bit of a show. At the end, I'll give you like obviously my thoughts and opinions and a little review of how The Warning did. It's been a while since I've done a vlog. I got loads of vlogs incoming, like so much, and the vlogs usually tend to do quite well, but I am a little nervous this time because it's been a long time, because of financial reasons and stuff, and because of a couple of gigs I was meant to go to, unfortunately the band had to cancel. So I would really appreciate it if you're a fan of the channel, or just clicking on this for the first time, or a Warning fan. Please leave a like on this video as well, smash it, and enjoy the rest. And we're going to go and see The Warning. Woo! Oh, guys, we're finally here. The queue is fucking huge, by the way. It is massive. It goes all the way down the road. This is the weirdest feeling ever, because this is the first time I'm coming into this gig, like not having to line up, which feels like really feels nice actually, but also really weird at the same time. But yeah, no, the queue. Look at that. It is huge. And I don't have to be in it for once, so that's gonna be. Oh god. Ah! Oh, she's on it like a curb on it. But yeah. It is what it is. A lot of people are lining up now, so hopefully we can get some interaction with a couple of people, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it now. Like, the excitement is kind of like kicking in a little bit of what we're going to do and where we're going to see it. So, but yeah, I mean, I always knew like the Warning are popular, but I'm actually kind of amazed at actually how popular. And, like the sudden realization of that is kind of kicking in a little bit. But yeah, the fans are out en masse. Everybody looks like they want to check out the girls, and I'm really excited. So I'll see you guys next time. Well, I'll see you in a bit. Hello guys, we're back again. We're going through the line, scouring through the line in a minute. So I've spoken to a couple of people. I've got another young gentleman with me here. We're going to talk about the Warning. I literally just picked him out, and the first thing he said goes, "Why did you pick me out?" I went, "Because of the Warning top, of course." So what bring you here, man? Are you a massive fan of the Warning, or is this like just an average gig for you?
Yeah, I really like the Warning. It's my third time seeing them. So.
Third time? What was the last two times?
Pitchtown Forum and O2 Academy.
Yeah.
Last year and the year before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm taking my niece for the first two ever gigs.
The niece. So that's really good, man. When did you kind of like first discover the Warning? What kind of like really?
During the lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard one of their songs on YouTube. Yeah, it came up and it
Just one of those. Oh.
Yeah, I always like rock music. So.
Yeah, man. Here's a quick fire question. I know it's going to put a lot of people off, but I have to ask. Favorite of the girls?
All three.
All three. You're not the first person to say that as well. I'll give you a pass on that one. I'll give you a pass on that one.
They're all amazing musicians.
Yeah. Is this like all three? You said obviously gigs in the UK. Have you ever thought about maybe seeing them in like Mexico or anything like that? At any given point?
God, if I could afford it.
Oh, yeah. There's that as well. Just all in all, if you could leave a message for the girls if they ever saw the video, hopefully maybe one day, what would you say?
Just keep rocking.
There you go, keep rocking. We're back, guys. We're going to begin again talking about the Warning. You've been lining up here for a while. How long have you been here for? Waiting for now?
What time are we now?
Pretty late, coming up to
For about half an hour.
about half an hour. That's not too
Not
bad.
too bad, yeah.
What drew you to the Warning?
Well, the music, to be honest. Yeah. First picked up on their music. I think probably a well-placed advert, to be honest. One track draws you in type thing. Then I saw them at Download. I was impressed, so I'm here.
Oh, fair enough. Is there a particular album, a particular era of the Warning that kind of drew you in? Are you a kind of a relatively newcomer, or did you see them from when they were a bit younger?
Relatively, I would say like the last two years. So no particular album, just a lot of individual tracks.
No problem. And the last question, I tend to ask this to everybody. There's been some interesting answers, but who's your favourite girl?
Who's the bass guitarist?
Pardon?
The bass
The
guitarist.
bassist. Fair enough, fair enough. So thank you for your time, mate. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all.
And take care. And, enjoy the show.
Cheers.
I will survive the fall.
guys, well, there you go. We're like literally, we are at the very back of the venue. There we go. The guys are all there as well. They're all happy. Well, I'll talk to them first, and I'll give my initial thoughts, so they're not hovering around me. Guys, what did you think of the gig?
Yeah, not bad. Pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, did you like
Always
it?
better live.
Yeah. What did you guys think of the sound quality there? I was actually really impressed
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
really good. Yeah,
Yeah, 10 out of
it's
10.
a great venue for it too.
Yeah, it was small, condensed, but pretty all right. What would you say was the highlight for each of you? What was your favourite songs?
Automatic Sun. The final one. At last, they actually played it. I was worried they weren't going to play it.
I know you were on edge then
I
until
was
the
on
last
edge.
one.
I was on edge.
Master System for me.
Master
Really,
System.
mine's money. So
Money, yeah. It's all about the cold hard cash. Well, thank you, lads. For a final one, if you could give it a score out of 10, what would you rate the warning?
definitely a 9.
9? 9?
8.5.
8.5. Modest. I think it's going to be probably about a 9 from me as well. I have some issues, but that's more to do with the seating than anything else. I'm going to talk through it now, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Hello guys, we're back and I'm with Mr. Loon, who we've just seen the warning. Initial thoughts, coming straight off the back.
Fucking ace. Can't say any more than that.
Fucking yes, brilliant. What I said to the guys, and I was really impressed with the sound quality of that set. What were you?
Oh yeah.
I really liked it. Small but mighty, wasn't it? What was your favourite bit? What was your favourite song of the set?
I can't remember which one it was. The one with the multicoloured silhouettes. I
Yeah,
can't remember which song it was that played.
that was good. No, that's fine. We got different songs, all of us, for our favourites. All right, and the last one then. If you could give it a score out of 10 for the concert, for the warning, what would you give it?
20.
A 20. Yeah. There you go. He's Scottish, he can't count. But there you go. Positive vibes, everything. I'm going to get on to the next bit of the video where I'm going to try and break it down myself, and then we'll cut back to a couple of days later when I get home and kind of reevaluate it then. So stay tuned for that. Really appreciate it. See you in a bit. Hey guys, so the initial thought for the warning. I'm just walking out now. Got my hat. Thank you, Mr. Loon, as well. Hatted up yet again. But initial thoughts are, yeah, no, I really enjoyed this. This was this gig was something a little bit different for me, being seated, but at the same time it was really enjoyable. What I was really impressed with this one is the girls, their charisma, the way that they presented themselves. They really got into the crowd, which is really good. Which I thought was absolutely amazing. On top of that, I wanted to do a big shout out as well to the opening act as well. I thought they were really superb.
They should have played Showdown.
They were really superb. So a big shout out to the opening night. I believe it was like Sophie. I forget her second name, so I do apologise. But yeah, I was really impressed with like the guitar skills, the singer as well that came in, just the whole act as well. I thought they warmed up the gig really well. It was a really short set from them actually. I was expecting a little bit longer, but it didn't actually stretch on for too long, which was actually. I was a bit disappointed actually. I was kind of disappointed to see them go. I was actually loving the guitar work from Sophie herself, or Sophie. I do apologise about the name. But yeah, I thought it was amazing. I thought that part of it was absolutely incredible. So you get a little bit of a scenic walk of London here, which is not too bad. But yeah, the warning itself I thought was absolutely incredible. What I will say as well is probably one of the things I was most surprised about was Danny's voice. It's one thing hearing her on a record. It's one thing hearing her on a YouTube video, which is obviously of her live. I feel like it's another thing experiencing her live. Her voice has so much power, so much gravitas to it. Her charisma, the way that she projects herself on stage is freaking incredible, by the way. Like, honest to God, like the way that she does that is great. I would actually probably rank her as one of my favorite singers of all time. probably seeing live. No effects laid over the voice or anything like that. They're just pure, clean, raw power, which, you know, you shouldn't ever underestimate really in that kind of, you know, environment and situation. I would actually rate her You know what? They all told me they were shy at the beginning of this. Now they can't get enough. But yeah, they go on. Give me a big kiss, Mr. Loon. Mwah. But yeah, the only other singer I've ever heard live, which was like that incredible with clean vocals and no made effects, was, believe it or not, and don't laugh here, but Charlie Simpson from Fight Star. His voice was incredible live. I was blown away, and I was similarly blown away with Danny. One of those artists where I'm like, wow, you know, that is as close as it sounds on a studio album as you are ever likely to get from a human being just doing it there live right in front of you. And you know what? Having seen it, having witnessed it, it's still quite unbelievable to think, oh, holy crap, she just really is that good. The whole band is amazing. All the girls do really well. Now, it probably wasn't the biggest gig in terms of like probably entertainment value. You know, the girls are obviously all playing instruments, so there's only so much you can do when you're playing the guitar, playing the bass, and playing the drums all at the same time. So there's not much movement on the stage or anything, but the girls did the best. You know, they are natural showmen in that kind of way. They have that natural charisma. You know, they pulled the crowd, and the crowd responded. Yeah, like over the course of the show, you could really tell that people, like towards the end, people were happy. People were ecstatic. They were clapping, they were cheering, they were up dancing. Like most people that were seated were up on their feet cheering. It was a really good thing. It was a really, really kind of good sight to see, honestly. And yeah, I think a lot of people by the end, sorry, my arms are getting fucking tired. A lot of people by the end could honestly say that they were kind of gutted to see it end. I know I was. I wanted a lot more. I said to Loon, actually, I said, did that not feel that fast to you? And he was like, mate, it was like an hour and a half. And I'm like, an hour and a half? That flew by. I was enjoying myself that much. I was like, it's done, it's finished, really? And that's a testament to the girls as well, and how well they perform. I'm running across the light. I'm so sorry, Jesus Christ. Gail walking in proof in the middle of London. London's calling. But yeah, like, initial thoughts straight off the bat. Yeah, girls are incredible. The adrenaline's still running high. Absolutely amazing. I'll sit down a little bit later on. There you go, £20 for some hoodies. Yeah, I'm going to sit down a little bit later with the when I probably get home, mull it over a little bit more. Let the adrenaline sort of fade. And yeah, we'll finish this video off with a bang. But as always as well, thank you for everybody that watches this. Thank you for all the Warning fans that support me, that came and said hi.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate that. It helps the channel out so much. It allows me to do more things like this, more vlogs, which I really enjoy doing. I know lots of people enjoy watching these ones. They keep asking me for more. Obviously, I don't earn any money off the channel at all. All the reactions and stuff that I do is not monetized. So just a simple like on the video really means a lot to me. It makes the experience all worth it, as well as you know, reading all your comments and just kind of experiencing the thing together. I love The Warning because it was recommended to me. I got into them because of my reactions, like I do with many other bands. And the journey for me is 100% worth it. And yeah, the girls are absolutely amazing. The Warning is, yeah, you should be warned that they are that good. They really are. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. Ta-ta for now. And we're back again. The vlog has finished, and I've had a few days now to kind of like mull over The Warning a little bit, trying to pick up some more of my thoughts on what I thought from them. And I think I said pretty much everything I wanted to say that's already there, to be honest. I thought the girls were extremely good for what they could offer and what they could do. Danny's voice is absolutely amazing. The synchronization between all the girls' voices are absolutely incredible. I'm kind of, the only things I'm really kind of gutted about, let's get the negatives out of the way before I really talk about the positives. And these are all personal negatives, by the way, not any slight on the girls or the performances or anything. But I hope to see Enter Sandman, which I know a lot of people going, why are you expecting that? And I knew they weren't going to play it because the opening act of of the gig played Enter Sandman, I was like, oh, because they're playing it, that means I'm not getting Enter Sandman. So like straight off the bat, I was kind of like, god damn it. Because I really love their version. I think one of the best covers of Enter Sandman I've ever heard. I really love the Warning spin on it. So I was pretty good not to get that. I was kind of maybe a little bit good not to get like more of a Ali or Powell kind of like songs to themselves a little bit more, like a little bit more time in the limelight. They very much took a little bit of a back seat here. I mean, Danny does what Danny does, you know. She's just an unstoppable, immovable object. You can't help but like just gravitate towards her. She's that amazing. But I do feel like it felt like a bit of a missed opportunity that we didn't get at least maybe just one song, or maybe the piano versions and stuff from one of them too, which I think would have been nice. But again, this is me being uber picky here. This is me just like, oh, I wish I'd seen this, you know, or I wish I wanted this. This is me just being a typical super fan going, oh, I want it all, in that type of situation, which I know isn't realistic. But when you consider that the negatives that I'm coming up with here are purely just that I didn't get some of the songs or versions of songs I hoped for, everything else was breathtaking. I couldn't believe the sound quality for this as well. It doesn't quite show in the recordings here. I got plenty of recording from other people, lots of subs, lots of people in my Discord that were also at the show as well that have handed me some footage. So a big shout out to them as well. You're not only seeing what I did, but what other people did as well, and what they shot from their footage. But yeah, the sound quality, the set was absolutely amazing. Every song sounded absolutely freaking amazing, to be honest. I was really impressed. I said in one of the other videos before, and I really do maintain this, that I think Danny is one of the best singers I've heard live. Like, it's very hard to replicate like like for like of what is a studio album. Like, there's always some differentiation, you know, live, jumping around or something like that. The quality is never the same. Some people sound better on a record, though, you know, when they've been tweaked rather than what they sound like live. But I was blown away by the quality of her voice here and what she was able to do. Like, she sounded pristine, almost, you know, obviously not completely perfect, but she was as close as perfect as you're probably likely to get. I was really blown away. Probably, I would put her in the upper echelons of like Sue from Baby Metal, Charlie Simpson as well. I know that's like a really odd choice, but I went to go see Fight Star many years ago, and I was very impressed with the quality of Charlie Simpson's voice. I was like, holy hell, this guy can really sing. Which is when you go to see Fight Star or, you know, obviously Ex-Singer or Busted, it's not something you really take into consideration. But I was just kind of like, okay, props off, man, props off. You sounded really good. And that's just stuck with me for years. But yeah, anyway, getting off the beaten track. The sound was amazing. I thought the set was really good as well. Maybe a little less active than most bands I've seen, but it's kind of hard to kind of like roam the stage a little bit. Obviously, you know, they got their own instruments and they have to stay very close to their microphones as well, so there's not as much kind of like moving around as I would have liked. We didn't get much talking from the girls either. It was very standard. Hey, how are we doing tonight? We are the Warning. Hey, and on to the next song. But what I did like, and what really did surprise me, and probably a highlight for a lot of people, is Danny came on and did this like just 10 minutes. Didn't even do an intro. Just walked onto the stage and just did like a 10-minute guitar solo, you know, while the other girls had a cup of tea and a biscuit and a quick toilet break, you know. And I thought it was amazing. It was just her playing nonchalantly. Just enjoying it, just feeling it in the moment, and I really enjoyed that. It was not one of those moments where the crowd got off their feet or anything, or we were all chanting. It was not one of those. It was just a very laid back and watching Danny just kind of do her thing. And I got one there, like looking back on that, I really appreciate that segment from them, or from her rather. Whether or not it's filler or whatnot, I don't know, but I enjoyed it. I would definitely just chill out and watch and listen to Danny playing guitar for 10 minutes again. Honest to God, she's got the skill. I wouldn't say she's as technical maybe as some other guitarists. Definitely not as flashy, but she has this innate ability to. She has her own style. She has this unique innate ability to try and just make the most of what she can do. She's got this rhythmic style to her that is very Danny. What I would say is there's millions of guitarists that can do something technical and be flashy, but I would say there's only a handful of guitarists that are able to do what Danny did on that stage. Maybe not in terms of playing, but in terms of like emotion and the way that she orchestrated the audience and just led us all on. It's a mixture of her guitar skill, but also how charismatic she is in nature, and just the stage presence that she has on stage was really incredible. Probably something I haven't touched on as well that I want to bring up, because I don't think I didn't mention it a lot in the vlog, is the opening act. Sophie, I'm sorry for the second name. I still haven't checked the second name. But she was really amazing. I believe she's the guitarist. So the singer was just like a signed-on singer. The drummer it's the guitarist, I believe. She plays guitar, and she was incredible as well. I was a bit taken back by the skimpy outfits, but I tell you what, I enjoyed what they delivered. Again, they played Enter Sandman, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Although kind of, again, bit gutted that we didn't get the Warning version of it. But I think she did a really good job of coming onto stage, warming the crowd up. It felt a bit short, though. That's the other thing. This whole entire gig felt so short. Like, it was like we were in there for like 2 hours, man. I mean, the one played for like an hour and a half. They had an hour and a bit set, plus the little break between the opening act and them setting up, and then the opening act itself. It was the quickest. I don't know if that's just because I was seated this time instead of like standing, so like my legs are about to like cack out by the time the gig finishes, and I'm happy to exit. But yeah, something about this gig, it just flew by. Like the lights went on, we were all there jamming away, and then we're all getting out of our seats, and I'm just kind of like, we done? I'm like, we done? Is that it? I was like, wow, it just felt. It whittled past so quick. Now that could be a testament to just the fact that I was enjoying the show so much that time just flew by. It could be that as well. But I thoroughly enjoyed every aspect of this. It was definitely a different experience for me seating as well. I said this in the vlog. It was my first time I've ever had a seat at a concert, which is a surreal experience. To be honest, I'm not quite too sure how I feel about that. I enjoy the being in the moment. I enjoy being next to everybody and experiencing it. And the thing with being sat up so high is you do tend to get ignored from the girls because they are focused on the crowd that's close to them, looking down rather than up. So you do kind of feel a little bit left out, a little bit up in the rafters. But what you do gain is an absolutely incredible view. And I get to sit down and enjoy the Warning. Although, to be fair, I didn't do too much Warning because me and Trick, we were right at the back, so we got to stand up. And we literally stood probably the entire show. Anyway, old habits die hard, I guess. But yeah, it was certainly a different experience. There was definitely positives to it. Again, wasn't so tired, wasn't as sweaty, didn't feel, I got pretty much an unobstructed view of the girls. The downsides, though, is, like I said, I feel like you lack a little bit of emotion, a little bit of it being in the moment, being in the crowd, vibing off people next to you, all dancing and singing and stuff like that. So it definitely has its pros and its cons a little bit, and I'm still kind of undecided what I kind of feel sitting down. Certainly, as I'm getting older, it probably will turn out better. But I still got that youthful, rebellious spark in me that I like to be, in the shit mix as we speak. So yeah, it was a different experience, and I definitely appreciated it. I honestly, I do think a little bit if my opinions would change if I was down below instead of up top. But yeah, the girls did amazing. It would have been an amazing positive review anyway. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling because this video is going to be like freaking 8 hours long probably by the time I edit it. So thank you so much, guys, as well. Thank you for the warning as well for putting on an amazing show. Thank you to all my friends, all my subscribers that all met up with me over the last couple of days. It's a real privilege. It's the best part of going to any gigs. The best part of going to the gigs is reading your guys' comments on YouTube, becoming friends with you guys on Discord, and all meeting each other. You know, I met some guys for the very first time. It was an incredible experience, and it's more the people, it's more this community that makes these things special. So the channel is nothing without you guys. Again, the lifeblood, the beating heart that keeps this thing going. I'm just the caretaker of this channel. It's you guys that run it. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget to leave a like at the end of this video. Subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. We've got lots more vlogs coming up. We've got Baby Metal 1 relatively soon, and also I did a fundraiser as well that the people on YouTube and my Discord have managed to smash, by the way. So we're going to Japan soon, so there's going to be lots of like live houses. We're going to see Bandmade, hopefully on Northeast as well if I can get my hands on some tickets. So there's lots kind of going on. Yeah, I hope you'll all join me for that. Stick around for the channel. I'm looking forward to get to giving you all this new content, and not just reactions, podcasts and vlogs and everything. So thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Take care, love you all. It's all about the cold hard cash hunt. Do 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 do. Woo!